school administration reprimanded him and made him undergo re-education as per the lefty transgender LGBT ideology. So these are among the propaganda films that he had to watch, and so I just thought we could all cringe along together and watch this. We'll see what it's like. What is a gender-inclusive school? Look at this, like, Son of Sam. First of all, yeah, like, Son of Sam, like, serial killer kind of figure. What does this guy have to say? Let's check it out.
My name's Joel Baum, and I'm Senior Director for Professional
Hey,
Development
Joel. Ooh, what happened there,
Gender
Joel?
Spectrum. For too many of our students, when it comes to gender, they do feel invisible at school. And yet we know there are a lot of schools that are now taking very specific steps to make sure that's not the case. Over the next few minutes, I'd like to tell you both what a gender-inclusive school is and some of the specific ways that schools
It's grooming
work to become one.
It's grooming. Before we even start, we all know that it's grooming, and they're projecting this creepy ideology, this John Money, genital mutilation ideology onto little kids. And oh, look, lo and behold, like, what, several thousand times more kids are identifying as transgender compared to even like 7 years ago, 12 years ago. Right. It's a social contagion. So gender inclusive schools, it means that they're just pumping the kids' heads with this crap. So this is what the teacher had watched, a staunchly conservative teacher that basically just had an email back and forth like, hey, you know, you might hear some info about a lot of people that regret their transition. He was forced to watch, like, these other ones, like Avery's story, Mom, I'm Not a Girl, Raising a Transgender Child, and what is this one? So dude was forced to undergo this kind of crap. What the fuck?
So just what do we mean by a gender-inclusive school? These are unique
creepy
places where the gender of every student is seen, safe, and supported. These schools,
unless you're straight white male,
specific steps to make sure that students are allowed to express and identify their gender authentically, and that in doing so, they will not face mistreatment or discrimination.
Dude, the tranny stuff is the mistreatment.
These schools do certain things. That includes recognizing the gender diversity of all students, interrupting binary notions of gender, normalizing gender diversity, and questioning limited portrayals of gender.
So one-sided.
Schools support students' processes of reflection about their own gender, and also teach empathy and respect.
Do you get respected if you disagree with this whole thing and you're outspoken about it, or are you not normalized? Then you'd not be normalizing gender diversity. You'd be failing to interrupt binary notions of gender, which is gobbledygook. Gender is fake and made up in terms of, I can just identify as whatever I want. Gender, as we all know, those of us that are not insane, we all know that gender is a grammatical issue with languages like, Spanish, French, German, that sort of thing. The nouns have genders, and the verbs have to be conjugated and all that dumb stuff, depending on the tense and the gender of the noun in the sentence. It's not, Bob, a biological male, thinks that he's or feels like he is a woman, so therefore he is. Like, that's not, that notion is complete gobbledygook. Obviously, like, I don't need to go through that spiel. It's common sense should kick in. But so if I say that in school, I'm probably not, in particular, if I'm a faculty member and I say that, I'm going to have to undergo this. So, like, one-sided bullshit.